Hello, how are we doing, guys? I'll be honest here that, and I guess the microphone is still being just a little loud. Let me lower it a little bit. Hopefully minus 11 decibels with the gain works. So fun thing, we are in playoffs now for the IBL league. I'll be honest, guys, I have not prepared at all for this. We were supposed to do it yesterday, but I got too backed up with work. And now we're doing the battle here. We're battling the Boston Cyndaquils, and Coach Incognito. We're gonna see what he's got. Okay, so he does bring Obstagoon. So let me put that there. Obstagoon. He does bring Blastoise G-Max non-Shell Smash, so it makes me wonder about that. Araquanid is interesting. Sigilif is very interesting. Terrakion I can kind of see. And Venusaur. Now the fun thing is that while I can't use Chlorophyll, he could, theoretically, but I don't see anything on this team that can set the sun. Because he didn't bring Ninetales for some reason, which is very, 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 very interesting. So, I mean, you guys see I have Alakazam, Venusaur, Vikavolt, Tyranitar, Dracovish, and Fairy-type Silvally. I'm just gonna go with Vikavolt. And we'll see what happens at the beginning. And yeah, I think we'll just do that. I mean, I just hope I give him a good battle. That's mainly my whole thing. Like, if I give him a good match, then I'm content. If not, then it's just a matter of giving him a good match that's worthy of his skill. That's all that matters to me. Anon. Okay. Now we know he's definitely faster than I am. Let me see something. I'll just throw that there. Something. Through the sand does that, but he's still faster. We'll just go for the Thunderbolt. Oh, his Water Spout, actually. Okay, so he's Scarf Blastoise. Okay, good to know. He withdraws. Okay, good play to... we'll just... Okay, did a good amount of damage there. And that was actually without the life orb. There is no way that is still doing that much, even through the assault vest. Alright, Venusaur gets the KO. Now what is he gonna send out? Because now he doesn't have Sigilif, so... Miles... Araquanid. I'm gonna go for a +2 on the ooze. That's Assault Vest. Mirror Coat. Whoa. Did I luck out there? Did I ever luck out there? Alright, Venusaur gets another KO. What do I do for the Obstagoon? Because he's going to protect and then set up Guts. I think I just sack it up. He actually goes for knockoff, actually. And it's leftovers, actually. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Okay. So he uses Obstruct. Very interesting. Like, if this can get the KO, I mean, it says that there's a 6% chance. Ooh, that's good.
Joseph. Joseph.
That is good.
Joseph.
What?
I need you to take Tito to pee.
All right, give me a minute.
Now.
Mom, I have been doing something.
Now.
Will you wait, please? I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not trying to be rude to my mother. I love my mother. It's just I was not trying to be rude to her at all there. Alright, Venusaur's down. So now it's Terrakion and and Blastoise. Terrakion. We'll see who's faster here. Ooh, the Payapa Berry. Rock Blast. Can I get on to... Ah, okay, gets a... Okay, got a KO. Not bad, not bad. Now here's a question. Okay, D-Gleam would have knocked it out anyways, so would have gotten a KO no matter what. Kind of want to bait the... Close combat. 40%, give or take, which is fine. Ooh, I'm faster. Oh wait, no, I'm not faster. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Actually, I am faster. That's interesting. Unless he had something. Alright, Terrakion fainted. Sylvalis still alive with a KO. So now it's his Blastoise, which is definitely Choice Scarfed, I would think. I would think it's Choice Scarf, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, it maxes. Makes sense. Critical hit. Ooh, that helps out. Cannonade comes out. Makes sense. Very interesting. Tyranitar does survive. How many more turns of sand do I have left? 2? Did a lot more than I thought. Ah, he did have Worm win. Oh my god, Let me see if I can bait it. Actually, no, I can't. Nope, I got a sack. I've got a sack here. Okay, he goes for Wormland. That's good. Alright. Alright, let's see here. 2, 3. Okay, he actually has 3 KOs. And I believe I've won here. Because he doesn't have any boosting. So he's at like 15%. And I just clicked my stab move for the win. Oh, yeah, it's Skull. Thank God for that. With the weakness policy. Yes! With the weakness policy. Tyranitar has sent the Talonflames to the IBL semifinals. Woo! Close, close, close. Folks, that was an incredible match if I've ever done seen one. Big props to Incog. I mean, he was 7-4 going into the season, going into this matchup, and we were 6-5. But we managed to win. So, whew. Very, very, very close matchup, guys. But we advance. Now we await the winner of the Vegas Cinderaces and the Vegas Golden Corviknights. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get Incog on a call real quick, but I'll try to, and we'll see what happens. If it does add in, you guys will hear the post game, and then from there, we'll go from there, and we'll see what happens next week, guys. But thanks for supporting us. I mean, it was a great matchup. I apologize again for what I said in front of my mom. I really feel bad about what I said to her. Like I'm not that vicious. I'm not that kind of person. It's just I had the timer. I can't necessarily go after the timer, and I really feel I feel awful. I really feel awful about that. So I'm gonna try to get Incog on that. Again, apologize to mothers. I love my mother. Love her to death. But thanks for supporting us, guys. And we'll see you next week. Flaming out. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. We are here for our post-game press conference. It's the first one in a while that we've been able to do because, you know, everybody's busy and all that. If you guys just watched the match, we barely defeated the Boston Cyndaquils. It was, as a Talonflames, our first matchup against this gentleman. But Eco had the team we filled in for. He had battled him prior to us joining. I've got him on call right now. Say hello to Incognito, coach of the Boston Cyndaquils. What's going on, Incog?
How's it going? How's it going?
Dude, that was probably one of the closest matches I've ever had in my life.
Well, I always try to keep all the matches as close as I can because you gotta understand, like I was 1-4, just lost to Matt, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just start pulling out victories, and I went 6 straight. And then this one, I was like, I haven't fought you yet. I fought Eco before, so Eco had this polyjet set that was really disgusting and everything. And I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna buckle down. I'm gonna go ahead and look at his team. This was an interesting match. I wish I didn't let go of Venusaur early. That was a big one because it definitely would have helped in the end game. But I mean, this was a very, very close match. I mean,
yeah, it was like back and forth. Like you started with Blastoise against me, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I mean, we know he can't use the Shell Smash, just like I couldn't use Chlorophyll on G-Max Venusaur, but you're able to use Chlorophyll, even though, as it shows here, you were Overgrow. So right there, that shows me that you were not, like, when I see that, I mean, granted, when I first saw the team preview, I'm like, he doesn't have a Sunsetter. So what is he going to do with that Venusaur? And now I see kind of what it is. I mean, the knockoff's interesting to get my items and also get that boost. Leech Seed's there, and then you protect to ensure 2 turns of healing. Synthesis is there just to, really tick me off.
Yeah, it was mainly to beat Dracovish, and also just like trap anything that I needed to. And like if I Leech Seed literally anything on this team that can't kill me,
yeah,
I can Leech Seed it, protect, Synthesis if I have enough, if the calc says I can, basically, and then go from there. And that really helps because you're gonna run a Sand team, basically Dracovish. So I was like, he's running Sand Rush, just came out.
Yeah, it's like what? Because I wanted to do that in the game against what's his name? Flame. I want to do that against him last week, just to get a little bit of a feel for it, because I tried doing it the week before, but they didn't, we couldn't get Sandrush Dracovish, and it was like, okay, so I can't use that yet, but once it's legal, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna see how it does. And early reports, it does pretty well.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And also we can't forget that I did get a nice lucky critical hit with Silvally on GMAT.
But the thing about it was that even if it came down to the end game once again, I still wouldn't have won, but it definitely would have been better, I guess. But like because you were, what were you, weakness policy? I believe you were. Yeah,
weakness policy Tyranitar at the end.
So for me, even if I even had enough health to think about water spouting, then I'd be like, okay, cool, I don't kill though. Full would kill, but Scald would never kill. So I was like, I need it. If I had Focus Blast, over and done with, GG no re. But I didn't put Focus Blast on there because, for everybody who doesn't know, I'm a very big proponent of I shouldn't use moves that will not hit 100% of the time, which is why I hate using Terrakion, because none of his rock moves are 100%. So, as a result, I have to sit there and be like, I have to rely on Rock Blast, because Rock Slide will definitely miss. Stone Edge has missed several times. So,
yeah, so
it definitely came down to me having Venusaur or not.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it right now. I'm just running like random calcs right now. I mean, the people will see it in the full recording, but I'm looking at it. Burned Tyranitar, even at the +2, would still theoretically knock out the Blastoise, give or take, if it was at like I think like 15-20%, something like that. Because Crunch, even at burn, does at +2 42% with a burn, which is pretty surprising to me, actually, believe it or not. Like I didn't think it's that powerful. I mean, granted, I know it gets a stab and then the +2, but I thought the burn would cancel out the +2, and it would be like, a roll.
Yep.
Yeah, and then like, and I'm looking at the nicknames and all that. I mean, Soren, as much as it kills me to ask this question, the second that I'm seeing it, I don't know why I'm getting it in my head, but all I can think of is that song from High School Musical. You know the one?
Yes, that is exactly the reference.
Oh my god, I got it right.
I knew it.
I was like, oh my god, what? Like, why am I getting Vanessa Hudgens and Zac Efron in my head right now? Wait, just and then like I mean, Glockenspiel is interesting for a sigil.
That is just it was a random nickname for a Sigilith back in, I want to say, Sun and Moon, and I ran with it because I made a free-for-all set for it. So then I was like, all right, that's just gonna be its name from now on. And then I usually do a theme every week, but this time I went with all the names I like.
Well, I see Miles Morales, Ultimate Spider-Man. That Spider-Verse movie, excellent. Anon, named after Legend of Korra villain, very good. I mean, believe it or not, that series actually wasn't as bad as people made it out to be. Like, I know originally I got off of it after the first season, and then, I'll be honest, I bought CBS All Access to watch The Legend of Korra, watched the whole 4, liked it. A week after, Netflix said, oh, hey, we're bringing Legend of Korra, and I'm like, you gotta be shitting me.
Right, they just decided, let's take it away.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, well, CBS, I'm taking my $14 a month back. Tony is interesting for the Asuka because, for me, I feel like that's in reference to...
He's just an Italian. Baba the Boopy, his name is Tony.
Okay, that's completely off of what I was thinking of, like, because I follow wrestling like a little bit, and there's like this punk rocker in there. Well, not really a punk rocker, but like she's from Australia. Her name is Tony Storm. So I was thinking like that was the reference to it. And then, of course, I gotta do it. Because you have the reference here. I gotta. Donkey, why are you going after me, more donkey? You got to come and eat it over here. I'm sorry, I had to do that one because it's just so perfect to do right there. Like, I would have never thought of a Terrakion nicknamed after Shrek's, like, especially Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy, great comedian. I mean, like all these nicknames are really good. And then, like, I mean, you kind of saw some of the nicknames that I had for mine. Like I have, so Lucica. So this Alakazam that I have is actually my friend. Like, he runs this in our other league, or like we have a gym challenge over there, and he does he's done psychic gym, he does water type gym, but his psychic gym, his Alakazam is his ace, and it's called Lucica, which is apparently Finnish for spoon. And then Stag, because Stag Beetle, it's really, I mean, there's really not much I can do with it.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Venusaur, Bloomin' Onion, why not? Go a little. I mean, ironically enough, I have never had the Bloomin' Onion at Outback Steakhouse.
Oh,
I've never. My brother and my parents like it. I'm not really a big fan of it. Mountain, I really didn't have that many nicknames for Tyranitar, so I just went with the fact that it lives in a mountainside or whatever. Varion, because it's literally the evolution that can go into every different shape and form. And then, Wolfie the fish.
Yeah, of course.
Why not? Give him a little love there, because the thing is that this whole battle, like, it went back and forth and back and forth. Like, the fact that you had Blastoise in the back, like, I was thinking to myself, okay, he's not even going to Dynamax the Blastoise. I thought you were Scarf, and you were just going to click Water Spout, click Water Spout, click Water Spout, and just be like, okay, I'm deliberately leaving Blastoise to the end, and then I'm going to just take him for the spin right here.
Yeah, once Alakazam was in, it more so became about I couldn't go Blastoise, so I had to figure out a way to get rid of it. And like I said, if I didn't go Venusaur early, if I had protected to Scout if you were like Scarf, or if you're Specs or not, basic choice, I would have been completely fine with that option. I would be like, okay, let me protect. What I did do was knock off, because I said, okay, maybe he's not, and maybe he's gonna switch out here because he doesn't want to dazzle the Venusaur. And then when you Psychic, I was like, oh no! Now I gotta go into Terrakion, expose my Papaya Berry, and now we have to go about it like this. And
yeah,
it was definitely an interesting. If I didn't go Venusaur, if I went Terrakion there, would have probably been a lot better. But
I mean, the Payapa Berry was definitely a fun piece of tech that I would have never seen coming. And then again, also, we have to think about, like, with the Rock Blast, I mean, yes, you got the 3 hits to not... I mean, granted, Alexander doesn't have good defense in general, but if you would have only hit it twice...
Quick attack killed.
Wait.
I had quick attack. Look at that third move. I came ready.
Oh my God, that is perfect. That is perfect tech right there. That is.
I was literally like, if it doesn't kill, quick attack will. That's all I got.
That is absolutely perfect right there. Like that is probably some of the best tech I've seen. And then, of course, with close combat, I threw out Tyranitar deliberately so I could, just at least set the sand, and then I would switch into, Fairy Silvala out, because that was my last thing. Was I knew what 6 I was bringing, but with Silvala, I was like, what type do I bring against him?
So I wasn't sure what you were bringing, and additionally, Eco brought Electric last time, which is a really good bring, and I was just fully expecting you to bring like that as well, Electric. When I saw it was Fairy, I was like, so if I had brought Melmetal, even if you used Fire Fang, I wouldn't have taken that much, because at least at that point, you would have to Sword Dance in order to do a lot more. And I was like, maybe I should have brought Melmetal. Like, in the back of my head, when I saw it first, I was like, if I had brought Melmetal, this would have been it. But then if I also brought Melmetal, it would have been setup fodder. It would have gotten killed for different reasons. So I was like, it's probably better that I didn't bring it this time. But I was definitely surprised by Fairy Valley. I think it's a good Mon, though.
Oh, it's a great Mon with the fact that, got access to all 18 types and whatever. But, I mean, and if I'll be honest, I actually got 4 of the 6 of Mons I predicted that I was going to see. I predicted to my buds, I predicted I was going to see the G-Max Blastoise, I predicted the Venusaur, I predicted the Araquanid, and the Terrakion, but I had Melmetal and Ninetales because I thought if you're going to bring anything, you were going to bring the 6 that you had, like, on Auto's side. So I was thinking you were going to bring the 6 that you had the most brings to. Like, I was not thinking Sigilif, even though that's got 3 brings. And then, I mean, Obstagoon has 1, so I mean, it's definitely there. I mean, I would have never thought of Defiant, though, on Obstagoon.
Okay, Parting Shot, that's why. If you Parting Shot through my substitute, I get a boost. And then Obstagoon goes from, oh, I can't kill anything, to, oh, everything falls to me on this team besides obviously Fairy Valley. Like, when I tell you I was running calcs, I was running every calc I could. And then also webs. So if you had managed to get up webs somehow, if you decided, you know what, I'm running Scar Bickable, I'm going to Volt Switch on his Blastoise and get out of here so I can get up webs later, that would have been completely fine. That's what I was expecting. And then you put up webs later, and then I send an Obstagoon. Now I might be down speed, but at least I'll have the attack boost.
Yeah, I was like, and I see now you did have Defog, which is always good. You always, whenever you see a Hazard Mon, always make sure, especially the fact that a Hazard Mon such as Sigilif, which has Magic Guard, so even if I had set up Stealth Rocks, it doesn't take the Stealth Rock damage, and then the Stealth Rocks go bye-bye. Even though I don't even think I have a Stealth Rock setter. I mean, I might. I'm not 100% sure. I mean,
you have Tyranitar, and you have Tyranitar and Wigglytuff, but that's about it.
Yeah, and then Vikavolt for sticking with. Believe it or not, I have not brought Wigglytuff because I don't understand how to use that thing.
I think it's just a rock setter at the end of the day, and that's it. If you get it in like you get a competitive boost on a defog, but then it's like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, but I mean, dude, that battle was legit. Like, it was really one of, like, I know we had to push it back from yesterday because of my work or whatever, pushing it back and everything.
I think it was worth it, though.
I definitely think it was too, because I don't think and I'm not trying to say it just because, I got fortunate enough to, emerge with the victory, but I really feel like if I would have battled yesterday, I really don't think I would have been in, like, the right mindset, in the sense, like, focused on the game, ready to go, ready to give you a battle that clearly, I think this battle was up to your level, I would assume, correct?
Yeah, this was like like I've had a lot of great battles, and this was definitely like one of the better battles that I've had. And it was like, holy shit! Like I had, I had a good battle against. I didn't get to fight D-Ray. I fought Brady. That was a pretty good battle. I fought the Haunch Crows. That was a pretty good battle. Shay was a really good battle. Fighting Brendan was really good. Like I had a lot of good battles. This is a great battle because it showed me that even though I like messed up, I can still almost bring it back, and that to me means a lot. Because my playoff curse is I'll never make it past the first round, which obviously that happened. But it shows me that at least I got here again, and if I can keep doing that, I can get past the first round. I'll do the second round.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, like with this, like I had it was really between Flame, JB, and I going into the last week that, you know, two of the three of us were definitely going in. It was going to be JB because he beat me, and then if I had beaten Flame, I still would have gone in, and JB would have gone in. But if Flame had beaten me, then Flame would have gone in, and so would have JB, and I would be just on the outside looking in. But because of what happened, unfortunately, on his end, and I'm not trying to, like, I mean, that it's definitely unfortunate. I really wish that I could have, you know, had a battle with him. I mean, we did agree, you know, later that we'll do a match on the side or whatever, you know, just to have a, you know, just to see what would have happened between the two of us. Because I mean, like, and then like, I mean, let me see real quick. I'm gonna look up.
You said with JB?
I'm sorry.
You said to fight JB. You're gonna fight him later.
No. Flame. I've already battled.
Okay.
JB.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Yeah,
I'm about to say you might fight him again because I don't know what the results are of that battle.
Yeah, JB wiped the floor with me. Brendan. The reason Brendan beat me is because he had priority right at the end, and I did not. So, but then again, he did have a good. See, like I got lucky to predict a roost and hit him with a bulldoze. Mm-hmm. Like I don't think anybody would have expected bulldoze on him on top. I'll tell you that.
Never.
And the fun thing, JB actually lost to Brendan 4-0 last week, but he beat me in a 4-0 because that was just, you know, a really good. Like his G-Max Grimsnarl just went roughshod all over me. Mm-hmm. And then it's just a matter of, you know, seeing what goes on with their match. I mean, I mean, it's a guaranteed rematch. I can tell you that. So,
yep.
It's just a matter of, you know, will I be prepared for the Grimsnarl? Because the Grimsnarl last time I battled him, he had the bulk up. He was able to get the bulk up off, and then he just ran roughshod against me. So it was like I didn't really have much of a choice after that. So,
right.
So I mean, it's just, you know, we'll see what happens over there. I mean, I really had a great match against you, fam. Like that was, and now that I'm also thinking about it, because we were doing like, you know, recaps of other games. You said you had battled Brady, and that was a really good matchup between you guys. Did you see how it ended between him and I when we battled?
No, I did not.
I'm not going to spoil it. I mean, I could spoil it, but I'm not. I really don't want to. I would much rather you see the battle on the channel because I have it on there. Like that was just one of the closest matches I'll ever see in my life. Like I'll give you a little mini spoiler. It came down to one mon on either side, and yeah, it was just a matter of, you know, what happened right at the end there. Like it was just like the closest thing you will ever see for the history of closeness.
I'm definitely about to check that out then. That's gonna be an interesting one. But hey, it's a good match. I'm glad to be in this post-game conference, of course.
And I'm honored to have been able to speak with you for the last 20 plus minutes.
And you know what? I'll see you in the UPA because funny enough, I looked at the schedule. We play each other week 1.
We do? The schedule is up?
So it's on the Google Sheets on the doc. So they posted it on the doc. The doc.
Oh, it's on
it's all the way. Yeah, it's all the way at the top. It's not on the website yet though.
Okay, it's on the doc. Okay, Well, hey, what a way, ladies and gentlemen! You watched the playoffs, and now you're gonna see. Actually, you know what the hell? I'll do it real quick as we sign off. What the playoffs?
Playoffs?
We're talking about playoffs. And it's such a good one. I mean, but this has been. I want to thank Incog again for joining on. Chances are we will run this back again after the week 1 matchup.
Yep.
All right, so thank you guys. Make sure to check out Incog's side of the battle. I will have a link in the description below, and we will go from there.
Yep. See you guys in the next